First, remove all pressure from the dental unit. Open the back door and unscrew the 2-liter water bottles. Next, remove the interior shelf that's held in place with Velcro by lifting it up. Unscrew the black air intake filters from the compressor pumps. Using a small, flat-headed screwdriver, carefully remove snap-on air filter cap. Remove the 2 used air filter elements. For owners of units with double compressors, you need to remove the used elements from both intake filters. Take new air filter elements from package. Placing them in the intake filter, either side of the elements can be used. Snap intake filter cap back into place. Remove the air intake filter fitting. Using a 12mm socket or wrench, use the small tubing on the bottom of the removal pump to remove the oil from inside the pump. Snake the small tubing down the air intake opening hole. It sounds easier than it is. You must avoid the pump, which is located in the center of the compressor head as shown in this cutaway diagram. Once pump is pulling oil, pump until head is dry, placing waste in an approved waste receptacle. Pour new oil into compressor and check oil level in bubble, which should show 1/2 to 2/3 full. Cut the zip ties on the bottom of the regulator filter housing. Loosen the silver hex nut. Use a 3/4 size wrench. Remove the entire regulator assembly fitting. Be sure not to drop or lose that black rubber O-ring, otherwise the regulator assembly will leak. The white filter is the regulator filter. The green filter is the coalescent filter. First, we'll remove the regulator filter. Start by pulling the tubing off the bottom of the housing. Unscrew the clear plastic regulator housing. Check for fluid inside of the regulator housing. To remove fluid inside of the regulator housing, use a pair of needle nose pliers to remove the white umbrella inside. Dump out any fluid inside. Use a clean rag to wipe down and dry the inside of the regulator housing. Place the bottom of the white umbrella inside the black O-ring on the bottom of the filter housing. Remove the old black rubber O-ring from the top of the plastic filter housing. Unscrew the regulator filter. Remove the black cover from the top of the filter and clean it using rubbing alcohol. Place the black cover onto the new regulator filter. Screw the new regulator filter onto the regulator assembly. Take the new black rubber O-ring out of the packaging and place it on top of the plastic regulator housing. Carefully screw the plastic regulator housing back onto the assembly. Give the tubing that goes on the bottom of the plastic regulator housing a fresh cut for a tighter fit onto the metal barb fitting. Secure it in place using a small black zip tie. To change the coalescent filter, begin by pulling off the tubing on the bottom of the plastic filter housing. Unscrew the plastic filter housing. Repeat the steps for cleaning the plastic filter housing as well as replacing the black O-ring before screwing the plastic filter housing back onto the regulator assembly. Unscrew the coalescent filter. Remove the new coalescent filter from the package and screw it onto the regulator assembly. Give the tubing that goes on the bottom of the plastic regulator housing a fresh cut for a tighter fit onto the metal barb fitting. Secure it in place using a small black zip tie. Reattach the regulator assembly back onto the compressor air holding tank. Secure the hex nut on the regulator assembly using a 3/4 size wrench. Turn the compressor on and test for any leaks.